Hi everyone, this is Teacher Tess. Welcome to another session of English Interview for Stewardesses. Our questions today are related to work experience. The interviewer will ask your work experience, okay? It can be in your previous or present work experience. One of the possible questions that might be given to you is, what was the most difficult customer service problem you had to face in your last job? Okay, here, this question asks you if your last job is like working in a department store, okay? So the simple answer here is, when I worked in a department store, I had a customer try to return a product that had obviously been used. I explained to her politely that I wasn't able to give her a return, at which time she got angrier. I then took her to a place where she could not create a scene in front of the other customers, and I gave her more reasons on why the product could not be returned. My manager happened to walk by, saw the situation, and agreed with me. We apologized, and she accepted this. After this situation, my manager praised me for how well I handled it. Well, this question is about the situation in a department store, okay? And in this, I guess this was the most difficult customer service problem that she had, okay? So, well, this is about a customer that was trying to return a product that has been used already. Okay? Well, you can return the product as long as it is in good condition, or if you fit it in your house and it's not really good, then you can return it right away. But if you use it several times, then I guess you cannot return it. Okay? Now let's read my other sample answer. Well, this answer is about working as a tour guide, okay? Here, as a tour guide, there was a time that my client lost her luggage. She was really freaking out and she couldn't remember where she left her things. I asked her to calm down and reported to the police station about the lost luggage. I also asked our tour bus driver to go back to the places where we went to. After several hours, we found her luggage and she thanked us. Well, what about you, students? What was the most difficult customer service problem you had faced in your last job? Well, all you need to do is just to tell your problems, okay? Don't just give the answer right away. Tell your problems, okay? And you also need to give how you solved your problems. Before we go to the next question, please copy first the question here and also the simple answers. Then try to answer this question using your own words. Now, let's go to the next question. What are two of the biggest problems you have encountered at your job, and how did you overcome them? So this question is just related to the first question, okay? It's just about biggest problems. Now let's read the sample answer. One big problem I had in my previous job was when a customer was very angry at me and would not calm down. I wasn't able to return a product for her, and she would not accept that I wasn't allowed. I stayed calm with her, and eventually she slowly calmed herself. I explained why I couldn't give her the return, and she accepted this. Another problem I had at work was at the end of my shift and we were counting our cash and my cash was short by a small amount. We searched everywhere and I was getting upset, but shortly after we found that the money slipped down under the tray cash and into the register. I was so relieved and have been more careful ever next time. Now let's read my sample answer here. There was a time that my client lost her bags. She was freaking out, but we were able to find her bags after several hours. Another problem I encountered was a man complaining for the wrong itinerary. I explained the reason why the itinerary changed because of the bad weather. So far, I was able to solve those problems. Well, I know that you already have an idea on how to answer these questions. All you need to do now is to copy the question here and also the sample answers. Then, please remember that practice makes perfect. So please practice answering the two questions. Well, this is all for today. Please remember that you don't need to memorize your answer. Just practice answering those questions, and I know you will do better in your job interview. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.